and hear the rain. When you yawn and then you hither, it feels so right, it feels so good. Hey, there we go, Barry McAllister, there we go. All right, let's play some tunes. I like that Jimmy thing. We're gonna start off mellow today, folks. Music, friendship in the air, music, friendship everywhere. Yes, folks, we are live. This is not a rerun, unless it's shown at some time in the future as a rerun. But it is, what the hell is it? It's the 12th of August today. We are all wearing black. We look rather menacing, and I dig it. We're back from our tour. We had a good old time. Thanks for everybody for showing up and rocking out. Can you dig it? Did you hear about Fender being sued over overcharging their instruments? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what is going down with litigation and so much frustration. I don't know. I'm just here to play some sweet music and talk to peoples. We got Dylan back there on those drums. We got Matt Turner, the burner, on the damn bass right now. Hey, Carl B. Wallen, what's going on up there? Yeah, we were doing a little Hendrixy thing. That first thing was a little at Villanova Junction, the Univibe being deployed in a Hendrixian fashion. Although Robin Trower did indeed, in fact, use the warbly as well. Everyone always thinks it's a Trowery thing, but Hendrix was the guy who said, "Hey, Univibe, you're mine. I'm gonna make you my boy." And then Robin Trower's like, "I'm going to do that too."
Cross that bridge.
And yes, he said he took the bridge of sighs. That's the bridge of sighs, ladies and gentlemen. When you're on the bridge and you go, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing out there? We're sorry we were away. It was hard for us to do any kind of live streaming while we were gone, but I did post various different videos heralding our approach to various communities. We were in St. Louis and Oklahoma City, and we were in Austin and Dallas. Then we went out and we played the Baked Potato out in LA, which was glorious. Then I did the Paul Gilbert Guitar Camp. That was a blast. Really had a good time there, and good jams were happening out there. And then we did a little cruise up the West Coast there. We did a couple of things in the LA area. We did, where were we at? We were in Costa Mesa and Monrovia, and then we did Santa Barbara, Morro Bay with Albert Castilla. No, my tongue gets twisted. I wanted to call him Alex. It's Albert. And then Castiglia is what I first said, and that's not right. Castilla. You know what? Sometimes Drake needs help. Needs a hug. And then we played 3 gigs in the Bay Area, and they were fantastic. So, yeah, Gilmore was also a fan of the... Oh, what happened there? Oh, you know what? It's just, oops, something went wrong. Try reloading the page. Okay, computer. You know, Dylan will attest to it. The only time, well, not the only time, but one of the only ways that I will lose my temper is when I go full boomer and get very irritated with technology. I just start losing my damn mind. And I start saying, hey, not like right now, why isn't it logging in? I can't see the chat. I can't see the chat. Look at that. It's just deciding to say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to respond to anything that you do. See, these are the things that annoy me about technology, ladies and gentlemen.
Booming out.
I'm booming out. You know why? Because I come from a school of if you're advertised that your device is supposed to do X, Y, and Z, then do it.
All the way to Z.
Don't randomly decide, you know, I'm not going to do that thing I was created for. Or guess what? Even though I've used the word and 1,000 times, I'm going to spell check to ass. I don't get it. Thanks, technology, you big butt. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to start the chat again. I'm going to reload that page.
Don't turn it on and off.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
There we go. Hey, Carson Brock is in the house. Carson Brock is in the house. I said Carson Brock is in the house. He plays a mean guitar. He plays a mean guitar. He plays a mean guitar. Carson Brock. Carson Brock, that's a shout out to you, my friend. What else we got going on up there? I'm finally seeing the chat again. It was gone there for a minute. Next album should be Gone Full Boomer. Oh, Lord. I like this guitar. This is one of the Gil Paris Reverend guitars, and it's loaded with our Fishman Fluence single with pickups of doom and destruction. They sound good. song right now. We like to do my old tune, Foolish Mortals, and it's just a jam tune in the key of
Weird.
E minor.
Weird.
Perhaps the most provocative of all the keys. And I utilize these little stacked fourths voicings. Harmonizing an A Dorian scale with stacked fourth voicings allowed me to write this composition. Actually, I first learned those in I think it was some guitar magazine, and Joe Satriani did an article on those chords. I said, Joe Satriani, those are some wicked ass chords. I'm going to take them and create my own Gristlicious leanings. And that's what I did with this song. Called Foolish Mortals, because I always remember Sam's mom from Endora, from Bewitched, going, "Foolish mortals," every time old Darren did something dumb. She'd tell he was a foolish mortal. And I thought, that's a good name for a song. I don't know what's happening.
That's a deep dig.
Deep dig. The deep dig. destruction was manifest. That was a song called Foolish Mortals. It was on a record I did called Strat Scott Your Tongue. It's available on the inner Google. It's a whole lot of fun. It's a whole lot of fun. Welcome to our Fishman live stream. It's been a little while. We've been out on the road. Three weeks on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Well, you know, my rig, she's old. That don't mean she's slow.
Come on now.
That sounded weird and inappropriate. But, nope. Does anyone know what neck radius is on this Rev Gil Paris? I believe it's compound radius 12 to 14, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be mistaken. But you know what? Our friend Mr. Intergoogle at the ReverendGuitars.com website would, I'm sure, set us straight. Would sure set us straight. Hey, 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 hey.
Cannibal Corpse. Nice.
Cannibal Corpse? That's quite a name.
Great band.
Hey, Greg and company, had a great time at the PG event. Oh, thank you. That was such a blast, David. Wasn't it a good time? That was just an excellent time. I'd do that again in a heartbeat. The Paul Gilbert Great Guitar Escape was indeed great. It was fantastic. Great people. Everyone was cool as hell. It was all good. We had a good old time. Ryan has piped in. He says, it sounds pretty good. I'm locked out, but everything is cool, so just jamming out with everyone else. Oh, excellent. I'm glad we wired everything up, and away we went. And apparently it sounds pretty good. But I'm sure we will be told online after it's up
Can't hear anything.
that what a horrible job we did making sure that everything was balanced, and that apparently we have it in for you in particular, Matt Turner, that we're deciding that the bass should be inaudible.
You can hear that.
My recommendation to anybody is, if you're listening to something on the internet and it doesn't sound right to you, then do what you can from your end to make it sound better to you, and then just enjoy it for what it is. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I listen to a lot of bootlegs, and let me tell you, that stuff sounds horrible. But you know what I cue in on? The musical majesty that's at hand. I'm not judging, okay? I don't want to down you. I want to make you high. I'm just saying, enjoy music for what it is, not what it's not. Am I right or am I right? Enjoy it for what it is, not for what it's not, not for what it's not. Enjoy it for what it is, not for what it's not. Anyway, it's always gets better in a little. Got to get better in a little while. Got to get better in a little while.
Yeah, no.
We recorded that one. It sounds pretty damn good. We got Turn of the Burner on bass. Toby just laid some organ down on that rascal. Toby did some background vocals on that bad boy. It sounds good. Pound thy gristle, says Super Danny. You're damn right. New red Marshall stack behind Mr. Turner. Yes, that is I loved my little SV20 so much that Wildwood did a special run of red ones, and I had to have one of those as well. Although right behind me is the actual production line version of the little gristle, but until it's actually in stock at a store, I'm not gonna talk about it. Because you know what, with supply chain issues and getting parts and then shipping stuff, it's like a comedy of errors, except take out all the humor, okay? There's no humor in this comedy of errors. But they're going to be, I'm not even gonna say it. All I'm gonna say is when they're in stock at a store where you can actually lay hands on it, I am not going to talk about it. But we'll have it in the background as a delicious, delicious prop. Oh, the Monster Mode. You want that song? We can definitely do that one. Michael Brill, do I have a retail price yet? Michael, I wish I did. I don't have any information whatsoever. So I'm not going to say anything until it's going to be a joyous day where I can hold my head up proud and say, friends, the new Little Gristle amplifier by Koch Amplifiers is available. And you can go here and get it. But until that moment in time, and I should clarify, because when I was on the road, a lot of people were asking me, they were saying, hey, big fella, is that your amp company? No, it is not. I think, a lot of us online here know, in our Gristle community, know that it is a company from Holland, from the Netherlands, that has existed for many, many years with my same last name. but I do have signature amps with that company. And you see what we did there. You know, all the more Koch to mispronounce, really. Although now when people say my name, I don't even correct them anymore. Mr. Koch? Yep. Mr. Cook? Yep. Mr. Koch? Nope. That's when I correct them, unless they're funny about it. And then I'll be like, okay, I'll give you a hall pass because, you know, if it was me, I'd be all over it.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's when I accidentally sent Albert Castiglia when I said Castiglia. I was like, listen, don't talk to me about name mispronunciation because, you know, at least if somebody says your name, they're putting a G in. When they're saying my name wrong, I'm a giant reproductive structure, okay? So there is a difference in name mispronunciation, okay? Do we play any Government Mule? No, I certainly love Government Mule, but we don't know any. You know, it's hard enough just knowing my own damn songs, and then a few covers that we do. But yeah, no. But yeah, no. Someone said, yeah, Greg Cook. That would have been the smartest thing I could have done back in the day when I went to school in the beautiful University of Wisconsin, Stevens Point. I got up there and there was a gal who was a violin player, music major that was there a couple years before myself, named Kim Cook. And she said she had the same same last name as my own, but she said Cook. And everyone started calling me Greg Cook. That was my opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. I could have thrown off the garments of the past of name defilement and constant phallic referencing and just been, hey, it's Cook. That's what it means in German anyway, but no. I had to think of old Grandpa Koch and how he'd get a little spit in the back of his throat and say, that's not how you say it. It's Koch. And then we'd just take the spit out of it and say Koch, and then people couldn't say it right for nothing. Not that I'm bitter or anything. I'm bitter at myself. There were 3 doors. There were 3 doors. There was the Koch door, the Koch door, and the Cook door. And what did I take? Option number 2. Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay. Well, let's play some more jams. Enough with the announcements. John, what are you saying? I don't understand. You know, you can't please people. Some people are like, you know, I really like when you play guitar, but I like when you talk too. I'm like, okay, thank you. I'm glad anyone cares about any of the above. But then you got people, I wish you'd just play and not talk. I'm like, you know what? How about I do me and you do you? How does that sound? You do you. I'll be me. And if you don't like it, say la vie. All right, then. Okay. Just play, dude. Yikes. Super Denny. Don't start with me. Don't start with Drade.
Feel the wrath of MC Boom.
That pedal's a good one. That pedal's a good one. Let's do that one. 2, 3, 4. those airplane rides you've been taking, especially the ones that'll fly you too low. Shoot down some of those airplanes, yeah, especially the ones that'll fly you too low. Come back down to earth, my friend. Come back down with me. We've all been through the nighttime, baby. Time to join the fight of reality. With the power of soul, anything is possible. With the power of you, anything that you want to do. power of soul, anything is possible. With the power of you, anything that you wanna do. With the power of soul, anything is possible. With the power of you, anything that you wanna do. Thank you so much, folks. That was our little rendition of a Band of Gypsies selection called David, I have not had a chance yet to don my t-shirt, although I just unpacked it. I will be wearing that shirt, though, rest assured. Thank you very much for that, as a matter of fact. I also got a cool T-shirt when we were in. We were at a truck stop in Wyoming. Dylan found it. He's like, "Dad, you got to get this shirt." And it's a picture of a Sasquatch, and it says, "Dude, I'm right here." Yes, can you dig it? Oh, can you dig it? I can dig it all. Can you dig it? All right. I'm having fun. My buddy Brian Kehoe laid this Jimmy pedal on me, Jimmy MXR. Let's take a look at that rascal. Oh, no, that's not that. There it is. That's the pedal board I took on the road. But I did have my little orange little heat pedal. But I wanted something that was kind of like a clean boost with just a little bit of hair. My buddy Brian Kehoe was like, "Try that." He took the pedal off his own pedal board and laid it on, but it's nice because I'll just put it on. It just kind of. That's just the amp. Sounds good. So I'll put the clean boost on the Gristlegang. Jugular. Then it gets polluted. It gets polluted. Da 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 do. Yeah.
Party time.
Can you dig it? Oh yes, I can. Can you dig it? Oh, yes, I can. David Sparks says, "Any chance I can get Unrepentant?" Awesome tune. You remember. Yeah, we could. I've never done it on a Strat type guitar. That might be kind of fun.
Getting weird.
We can definitely do that. What is the flower pedal? That, Robert, that is my Jam Pedals retro vibe. Eddie Leone, Wayfarer was cool gig. Thank you. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate that. It was good to see you, Eddie, in the flesh. Lee came out to 2 gigs as well. Lee was at the Baked Potato and at our gig in Monrovia, which was awesome. Can you dig it? What were we just about to play? Oh, we're gonna do a little ba-da-doo-da-doo-ba-da-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ba-da-dee-ba-doo-ba-dow, boom, dee-ba-da-doo-da-doo-down, doo, da-da-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-dow, hown, da-da-da-da-da-da-doo. Some questions about our Florida dates. They will all be on my website at gregkoch.com. You can also sign up for our Bands in Town thing that's on our calendar that's on our site. You can also sign up for the mailing list. But all the dates will be, they'll for sure be on the website. So I know Jacksonville is on there, St. Pete's. We're down in Boca Raton at the Funky Biscuit. We just booked another one in Gainesville on our way back up from the Funky Biscuits. We're going to be in Atlanta. We're going to be in Greensboro. We're going to be in Charleston. We're going to be all over the damn place. You know what I mean? That's what we intend on doing. This guitar behaves pretty damn well with the whammy bar.
It keeps going.
It just keeps on ticking. I love this Reverend Gil Paris guitar, and it does have those Fishman Fluence single width pickups on board. Please show Fishman people your love when you're watching these videos, because that's who's bringing them to you. And I love my Fluence pickups. I was using, on tour I brought one Gristle Master, my blue cipher one, and then I brought two Gristle 90s, the one in Tosa Turquoise, which has, of course, the Fishman Fluence P9, Gristletone P90s. The other one has my Gristletone Telly set. And then I bring a gold one that I have tuned to open G, and I use that one for slide stuff. And someone last night at the merch table said, "So do you have to play those?" I was like, "No, I designed them because I wanted to play them. They have things on them that," but I mean, legitimate question, because I think there's, a lot of, guitar players or people in general that, it's all about the dough. Now, don't get me wrong. Money is good, but, in a perfect world, you design stuff that you like with companies that are conducive to doing what you want to do in terms of what fits you artistically, and then everyone also makes money because the shit's good. And that's what we've lucked out with, the Fishman and Reverend connection. It's been fantastic. Can you dig it? Thank you with the Rhymes with Chalk for, including the Greg Koch Tone Controls DVD with the order of the beanies and stuff. Yeah, I'm glad you dug that, Maddie. Yeah, we have some new Gristle beanies available at gregkoch.com, and when you buy one, we send you a complimentary Tone Controls Vivid Gristle DVD for your listening and dining pleasure. For those who still have DVD players, right? Okay.
I don't have one.
All right. Someone's asking why Matt Turner wasn't on the Sweetwater videos, because that was a KMT thing. It was a Koch Marshall Trio thing. That's not to say that at some point we might not do a quartet thing. We'll see what Koch Marshall Turner. We shall see. Well, all these things are possible. Lara Hoke, she's you're on vacation. Where's Yurti? Do you know where that is? YURTI? From vacation Yurti. From a yurt, or are you on a yurt? You're on a vacation yurt. I got you. All right, that makes sense, because my daughter was living in a yurt for a while in Northern California. A circular hut of doom and destruction, which can be quite opulent. That can be filled with all manner of delicious. In a yurt. Thank you, Laura. I'm sorry. I was like, is this a destination that I'm not familiar with? It's a yurt. I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. David Sparks says your standard tuning slide book has been a big help. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you dig it. I'm glad you dig it. What should we do? We got maybe one more jam left in us.
Zeppelin.
Oh. I don't know if I have the Zeppelin in me on this guitar. Oh, there's always a first time. could try it. We haven't done it in a spell, but we could try it.
For Dylan.
For Dylan.
Oh, Dylan.
I gotta remember how to play it. Got a whole lot of love around. Got a whole lot of love around. That was our Achilles' last whole lot of love with the Nebworth interlude when they played a whole lot of love at Nebworth in August of 1979. The Zeppelin went out and played some filth in that middle section, and we decided to cop that. It's a powerful riff. The Zeppelin had more jams in them, I'm telling you. Old Bonzo, Doggone You, 40 Shots, really?
Why?
Doggone it. We could have had so much more rock. But you know what? He's kicking it in the afterlife with Slim Jim Hendrix, him.
They're rocking.
Jocko. Imagine that little lineup. Jocko, Bonham, Jimmy, Dwayne Allman,
All of them.
Wes Montgomery.
Uh-oh.
All together. Yep. Django. Love the Nebworth Jam. Greg, do you own the DVD of it? Oh, absolutely. I had that DVD as soon as it came out. I grabbed that rascal and took it. I took it and ate it up. Now, folks, we're going on the road again next week. We're in Chicago on Thursday night at Martyrs. Our special guest is the amazing Nathaniel Murphy. You've seen him do all those incredible guitar demos for our friends at Chicago Music Exchange, and he's a hell of a guitar player, hell of a nice guy. So he's going to do a set, then we're going to do a set, and he's going to come up and jam with us. So that's Thursday night at Martyrs in Chicago, next Thursday. And next Friday, we're at, check it, The Magic Bag in Ferndale, Detroit, or Ferndale, Michigan, in the Detroit area. So come on down. And then we're going to be at, we're in Columbus. It's all on the website. We're in Columbus, and then we're at something bowl in somewhere, Youngstown, Pennsylvania. Yes, I'm going with that. And then we're doing a gig with the mighty Andy Wood down in Knoxville at a place called the Open Chord. And then I'm doing Andy Wood's guitar camp that weekend. So check it out. It's all on the website. September, we go down to Florida. We're going to stop in Atlanta. We're going to be in all over the damn place. So you can find all that stuff at the old website. And nothing but good times. We're having a good time. Are we coming to Pittsburgh? No, but I think Youngstown's pretty close, is it not? Greg, do I play punk rock? Well, in my own way. And woo! Folks, thanks so much for tuning in today. We appreciate it. It was good to be back. Laura, we're going to come up to New England. We're hoping in October. Our European tour got postponed until spring, so now we've got a little gaping hole in October. So we're going to make that happen. What's wrong, Dylan?
I'm going to fish.
What's that? You're going to fish? He's going to go see Fish tonight at Alpine Valley. When is Greensboro? That one will be on the website soon, but that's going to be in September. That's going to be towards the last week of September. We'll be up there. Thanks so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. And we'll be back on Monday. Monday's actually Turn of the Burner's birthday. Maybe we should do a special birthday bash with Turn of the Burner on Monday. What do you think about that, Ian?
Sure.
We're going to have a birthday bash with Turn of the Burner this coming Monday. And then we're going back on the road again. So, although I'm going to try to get hopefully do some content, record it while I'm home for these few days. So you guys have some new content when I go live. But it's not really live, it's Memorex. Remember that? Is it live or is it Memorex? That's a good one, Nathan. Sorry to hear about your gaping hole. Well, you know what? I think there's healing salve for such things. You need some healing salve for a gaping hole. Those kind of things are out of control. Apply it, don't deny it, and then it get better. And if they don't, conceal it with a sweater. What? That was an interesting series of rhymes. We'll be back in Deutschland in April of next year. We're going to come to Deutschland. Apply the witch hazel. Witch hazel, a healing balm. Witch hazel, a healing salve. A healing balm, a healing salve. Well, with that, let us wish you all a very pleasant weekend. We'll be back here on Monday for another live session. Who's going to be here? I know I am. Turn of the Burner's going to be here for a special birthday sesh. And, of course, Dylan James Kuchenheimer Schmidt. Looking forward to it. Have a good weekend, y'all. And remember, take it easy, but